4 IEBC commissioners. The 4 petitions have cited IEBC commissioners Juliana Cherera, Justus Nyang'aya, Irene Masit, and Francis Wanderi for conduct that amounted to subverting the will of Kenyan voters by walking out of the bomas of Kenya National Tallying Center in the run-up to the declaration of the presidential results. And as Stephen Letona reports, the petitions have been forwarded to the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee for deliberation.
The next 14 days could be one of the longest 2 weeks for 4 IEBC commissioners, Juliana Cherera, Justus Nyang'aya, Irene Masit and Francis Wanderi. A string of petitions are already lined up in the National Assembly, seeking to kick them out of office. The Republican Party in its petition accuses the 4 commissioners, saying they failed to promote public confidence, failed to adhere to guiding principles of leadership and integrity, failed to act in a manner that avoids demeaning their office, and also failed to adhere to the values and principles of public service.
This House has been very cautious, right from the time I joined it in 2013, not to entertain any petition of whatever kind, from whomsoever and from wherever, that will touch on issues which are active before court.
Honorable Speaker, I just want to beseech members, since this is a petition by a member of the public, the committee on jail and Honorable Speaker, you've done well, you have guided the jail committee on how to conduct work in regard to that petition. We allow the committee to consider that petition.
Reverend Dennis Ndwiga is the second petitioner who accused the IEBC 4 of demonstrating partiality and biased conduct in agreeing to the proposal to alter the results of the presidential elections in favor of one candidate, or in the alternative, to force a runoff contrary to the Constitution. In addition, the Ndwiga petition says the IEBC 4 disowned the results of the 2022 presidential elections, in which the commissioners had participated in verification and tallying contrary to the law.
The committee must refrain from prosecuting the petitions on behalf of the petitioners. Instead, it shall allow each petitioner to present their case and permit the affected commissioners to present their responses, and thereafter consider whether a ground for removal has been disclosed or not.
Another petition by Geoffrey Langat wants MPs to endorse their removal of what it termed as serious violation of the Constitution and other relevant laws, gross misconduct in the performance of their functions, and incompetence. Wanderi also cited various articles of the Constitution that the 4 IEBC commissioners violated and wants MPs to kick the 4 out of office. MPs raised concerns over the selection criteria of the IEBC commissioners, saying it is clouded by political interests and wants political parties barred from taking part in the selection.
The committee has 14 days within which to submit a report to the House, as required under paragraph 4 of Standing Order 230. Further, honourable members, once the committee tables its report, the House will have 10 days to decide whether or not the petition contains valid grounds for removal of the members of the commission.
The matter now has been committed to the Departmental Committee on Legal Affairs to interrogate both sides and table a report. As members of Parliament prepare to deliberate the removal of 4 IEBC commissioners, Azimio members of Parliament seated in the minority side have termed the petitions as opaque, only meant to punish the 4 IEBC commissioners who differed with their chairman, Wafula Chebukati. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV.